Our Great Plains that have nourished the country, the soils have been depleted.
There was a move to kind of open up every bit of public land to oil and gas drilling, even this really pristine wilderness.
It's something that we sort of take for granted day by day. How do we get this wonderful food?
Rancher Farmer Fisherman is about conservation heroes, but it's about people who would never call themselves a conservation hero. They are walking the walk in terms of how they manage the environments that they work.
And many of them felt when they first started to realize that if they didn't do something, the natural resources that they depended on for their livelihood would be depleted. They realized they had to really get educated, and they actually had to get involved with organizations where they thought perhaps these were people who would be hostile to their ideas.
These wonderful Americans worked really hard, they followed their passions, and they made change happen.
None of our characters ever thought they would be in this position where they would be affecting legislation.
We added 67,000 acres of wilderness and 210,000 acres of conservation management areas.
And it was the fishermen, the commercial fishermen, working with the Environmental Defense Fund, who found a new way to limit their catch that gave them a livelihood, but also allowed the fish stocks to grow.
These are people who, are often at different ends of the political spectrum, but they came with a commitment to do really that essential work of democracy, of working with your neighbors, of listening and respecting your neighbors, and trying to really find common ground.
The land is what's important, and everybody put aside their personal biases and their personal desires.
What you see in our stories is that the American system works, that the democratic system works, and that one voice can make a difference.
I am extremely excited for people to see a film that shows Americans how beautiful their country is.